I wonder if plants actually feel pain, and when we cut our grass, are we committing mass genocide? I don't know, y'all think about that thought while the intro plays.
Maybe I'm a misfit, maybe I'm a no one. Push me to the dirt, yeah, the one you always spit on. I am not worthless, I don't deserve that. Now I will not take this.
Okay, folks, so yes, I am thinking about doing what I just did at the beginning of this video and giving a random thought at the very beginning before the intro plays. That way we just get a little weird, get a little bit, loosened up, stuff like that before we jump into a reaction. And today or tonight, whatever it is for you, we are about to watch The Dragon Prince Season 1, Episode 4. We have gone through 3 episodes so far. This technically marks the right before the halfway mark because there's 9 episodes in Season 1, I found out. And episode 4.5 would end up being the halfway point. So this is the beginning of the halfway point. So, yeah. Other than that, no, I have no idea if plants feel pain. It was a weird conversation I was having with one of the kids today. So, yeah. But yeah, do with that thought what you will. So, over to the board. Let's do a different mode right now. Let's go over here to the quote on the board. Our fate lives within us. You only have to be brave enough to see it. And that is, of course, from the movie Brave from Merida. Because I always mispronounce her name. So I always want to say Maria or Maria, but I know it's Merida. I always got to say it slowly. But other than all that, where we last left off with this show, we had the 3 main characters. I'd say they're all teenagers. Well, one's a little kid, one's another teenager, and one's about the same age as Callum. I got to get that name down. And I believe the Shadow Elf girl is Rayla. And I'm just calling Ez because it's so much easier to remember the name. Of course, tagging along is Bait. And I remember the King's pet name as well, which was Pip. So I don't know what it is about this show. Every other show I could get the names down, no problem. But this one has such deep lore to it that I've got to really focus. And I think I'm just missing the names. So yeah, but they're slowly coming to me. And I think by season 2, I'm definitely going to have all these names down. So that's a good thing. So yeah, nothing much else to say other than the 3 main characters. They're going to take the dragon egg to the dragon queen. And I have no idea if the king has been killed and murdered or swapped bodies or what. There's only but one way to find out. And that's to put these headphones on and for us to jump into this. So 3, 2, and 1 and play. Hey, and here's the intro. If you haven't noticed, I've got part of this intro in our intro now, so yeah. Okay, now that all the intro stuff is done, Book 1, Moon, Chapter 4, Bloodthirsty. No idea what that means, but let's jump into all this. One of the wrists unbound, but the second wrist didn't unbound. Prince Ez still has to be killed to be unbound.
So what? I'm talking to my ribbon thing. How is that any worse than talking to whatever it is you are?
I'm still not convinced that he's dead. I think they switched bodies somehow.
Long night.
Drink this. I call it hot brown morning potion.
That's coffee.
That's good.
In his final hours, Hero called me his brother.
He called you his servant.
Princes. They need to be here.
princes are dead. We cannot let Zadia's cruelty go unanswered. We must move forward with strength. Like
Smell.
You know, I thought I was going to like Claudia at first, but I'm not liking Claudia no more. Oh, I understand cremation, but
when a ruler of Canada dies, we mourn for 7 days. But we are at war tonight.
but you know, traditions. King is put on the altar and sent up as an offering. I understand. Okay.
That's your name, right? Callum? Clem? Or was it Camel?
I'm glad I'm not the only person having trouble with names.
Trying to draw this primal,
Primal stone.
right. It holds the pure essence of a primal spirit inside.
But with that stone, you have all the power of the sky. Anytime. Primal stones are incredibly rare. They've been sought after by the most powerful archmages in history.
So is the lodge. It's on the way.
Oh, great. I'm sure it won't be
Okay, if it's on the way.
humans that are looking for you and want to kill me. Yay!
No, it's the Winter Lodge. It's been empty for months. Trust me. Look. Rayla.
Rayla, I was right.
Good at, it wasn't a dream, as all of that was real.
Are you sure? There was this giant pink hippopotamus, and I pulled its ear off because it was made of taffy.
Oh, he really did have a dream.
It was a dream.
Oh, gosh.
The elves, the smoke wolves, the dragon egg. That was all real.
Then I tried to thank the hippo for the taffy.
You can.
It's not blood. Oh, my goodness.
Is that what humans think we are? Bloodthirsty monsters?
Cube should be in there.
I've got a feeling she's going to run into some trouble in this.
Since this is where Dad was sending us.
Wait a second, what?
Yeah, we probably shouldn't come here.
Yeah, I was sure that she would run into some problems, so get her out.
Aunt Maya?
It's the boy's aunt. Okay.
I'm so glad you're safe. Extremely safe. Ezrin has something to tell you.
Wait, no, it's just clicking in my head that she's not deaf.
For breakfast?
She's just a mute. So she has to use sign language. And hopefully I know I don't offend anyone by doing hand gestures that I don't know what the flip I'm doing, so sorry. Then again, I doubt, yeah. Just sorry.
Callum and Ezrin will be there. Above all, see to it that my sons are safe.
But we found Aunt Maya. Maybe we should tell her, Callum,
Tell her what?
about the egg.
There's gotta be something to bait always changing colors. I thought at first it was kind of like a mood thing,
Antimaya, elves are monsters.
but
But if we just explain
I don't know.
everything-
It won't work. Humans and elves don't trust each other. That won't change until we take this egg back to Zadia.
These are not very good guards, are they? They're not looking up in the rafters or nothing. Oh, it's the cube. Oh, we're about to get action. No. Come on, Aunt, whoever you are. I just want you to be a good guy. And work with Rayla. Oh.
General Amaya, the princes have disappeared.
Oh my gosh.
lose a finger. I mean, can you?
Oh, I thought she was flicking them off at first.
4 fingers.
She'll know what to do.
Have you met Fate? Say hello to my little friend.
Oh, these people are smart. I'm just going to call their aunt like Aunt Jemima for now. Because I don't know her whole name.
Callum, Ezrin, come here.
Come on, Callum and Ez.
Tell 'em. We should just tell her.
Yeah.
Boys, get away from her.
Just go ahead and say no.
What are you saying?
He says, if we don't let you go, you'll kill them and drink their blood.
Bloodthirsty.
You are a monster. Right, so you have to let us go.
Go ahead. Take another shot.
There you go, Rayla. Use that noggin.
The next time I swing my blade, I'll end both of them in half a second. Move, humans.
Corvus.
Track them, but stay out of sight. And when you see an opportunity, free them.
I feel like I'm going to like Corvus. I don't know why yet, but I think I will.
That worked. I can't believe it.
I can't believe you're such a jerk.
What? What's wrong?
Aw.
You called me a bloodthirsty monster. You have no idea how that feels.
Yeah.
I don't actually believe any of that.
Well, it's more than a toy.
It's almost time, Father. Crown time. Or as I like to call it, the crown hour.
Pip don't like that. Pip used to fly free.
King Harrow's death has wounded us deeply, but the loss of his sons, our princes, is a greater injustice.
Whoa. Oh, they're going to say that the boys aren't dead.
Stop the coronation! The princes are alive!
Okay, so he does not like that already. He thought he got away with something. Or it's the king. I don't know if the king and him switched bodies or what happened there, or I don't know anything yet. Because I have a feeling that King Harold, yeah, that's how you say his name, King Harold, whatever, King H. There you go. King H, I have a feeling he swapped bodies or whatever that little serpent snake thing did with him. And they ended up, yeah, and this is him. And I don't know what changed with King H all of a sudden, but definitely has a different attitude. He did not call him a brother. He ended up calling him a servant and said, you belong on your knees in front of me because you are a servant. He called, and then right after that, in the last episode, he looked at Callum and told Callum, look, you are a spoiled little brat who isn't my son. Well, he didn't say son, but, you know, in a sense, that's what he said, because, you know, I have a feeling that they swapped bodies instead, and that the king really isn't dead. So, I have no idea where this is going. I understand the title to the episode now. It was Bloodthirsty, and I'm wondering exactly what this series is going to do. Is this going to be kind of like a, you know, Avatar Last Airbender, where they have each chapter one by one by one, and like book 1, Moon, chapter whatever, bloodthirsty. They kind of did that with Avatar a little bit, and they did like, fire, earth, wind, they did all the bending chapters, and earth, fire, airbender, earthbender, firebender. Wasn't there a 4th one? I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking, my mind's scattered right now, because now we got Aunt Jemima, because that's what I'm calling her, because I forgot her name already. I know that ain't her name, but we're going to call her Aunt Jemima, because she seems to really want to protect these kids. And for some reason, a woman who wants to protect them kids seems like an Aunt Jemima to me. So we got our Aunt Jemima here trying to get the kids back. And, she's sending, I forgot his name now. I thought he was going to be a guy that I like too. But we sending that fella out to go track, Rayla and the boys. So, I don't know. This is really one of those shows that I should be binge watching. And actually watching, like 5 days in a row or something. Because it is episode after episode after episode. This is not like a weekly thing that I should be watching. I need to try to stuff 2 episodes a week in if I can. And I know I'm not going to push myself too much. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say other than it is now y'all's turn. Hit the like, tickle to subscribe. Don't be texting and driving. And as Mr. Rogers always says,
and I like you as you are. I do.